Good day, investors. Welcome to the 7th of January 2014 market review. Due to technical problems, the trade ideas and report will come a bit later through the course of the morning. Just want to keep you updated what currently happening in the market. The Dow Jones Industrials, that's the American markets, they actually closed 130 points negative on Tuesday evening. And they actually closed to a level down to 17,371 points. That's on the red line. Also losing more momentum there due to Europe's negative movements, as well as the Greek bailout on the euro side, and oil prices that's still making the markets under strain, trading here at $50 plus minus per barrel. So the markets did come down, but on Wednesday morning there could be a positive movement happening in the markets again. The current futures are about 47 to 50 points higher, showing a strong opening. Most of Asian markets are also positive due to this, and we could see most probably a bit of a bounce today in a positive side. But keep your track on this index of the futures of the Dow Jones, because it could change at any time. Looking at the J200, now the J200 is the top 40 shares on the JSE, and basically, as you can see, yesterday they did have a bit of a recovery happening. They went up about 757 points positive after the big fall of almost 1,700 Rand the previous session, moving a bit upwards there. Looking at some shares, let's start with the banking sector. Barclays Bank, they came a bit up due to this positive movement, and the markets are quite volatile on this stage. One day down, one day up, one day down, one day up. So take note, there's a bit of a positive movement here on the Barclays Bank side. If you go to Standard Bank, you will also see bounce back from this lows here, and it went back to the 140 Rand levels, almost had a 450 movement as well. Let's go and look at our retailers. Shoprite. Now, Shoprite is currently trading between two levels, 162 and 170. Those are the top high, the lows and the highs at this moment, with a lot of volatility happening there at this moment. Looking at your winning shares, also bounced back here from the 72.99 levels, went higher to almost 76.34, but they're testing this middle Bollinger Band here. For this one to go higher, the 76.50 level needs to be broken, and next high of expectation could be at 78.41, and the share is currently trading at 76.22. Mr. Price, the same. As you can see, it came physically downwards, recovered a bit, but this is just cause of volatility and recovering of the markets. Let's go to the telecommunication side. Here's your MTNs, bounce on this lows of almost 210 Rand, and they came back here to almost to 12.45. They had a beautiful run yesterday of almost 6 Rand to 12 in a positive movement. That's a 2% recovering after the previous day's session, where they lost almost 10 Rand 50, and that was almost a 5% fall in the market. What we could expect here is they're trading between the green and the purple, and now the green and purple is starting to go sideways. So the current trading edge is 210, 222. That is the highest and the lows. And what could happen here very soon is a sideways movement like this. That's the sideways movement I'm going to draw up here. So we need to see what kind of volatility will happen here and what's the expectations there. Vodacom also a bit of recovering, not huge, but they did recover basically, and they're trading at 123.45. Current trading range is close to the 125 to 128. Old Mutual. Now Old Mutual is currently trading here the lows, previous lows of 33 Rand, and as you can see, it could move up back to this 34 Rand. That's just 1 Rand movement in it. Please take a lot of volatility in the markets. There was a big sell-off, and suddenly we need to see now if the traders will start buying into these low levels with the speculation, especially today as well, and trying to gain back on that 1,700 points loss of Monday, where they already recovered almost 700 points. We need to see if they can recover that at 1,000 points as well. And that is due to the Americans, and the markets will look at the European data coming out today as well. Enjoy trading.